Hi guys, Gavin Townsend, the Transformation Guru. Thank you again for watching the new videos on Man Talk, a new YouTube channel created to help men around the world to become a better version of themselves. So today's video topic is obesity in men today. In Western culture especially, it has gone out of control. The last 20 years, obesity has inclined massively. I've been a personal trainer for the last 15 years. I've worked with people of all spectrums, from people who want to just generally be a better version of themselves, who have got a stone or two to lose, to the extremities where people want to lose in excess of 15 stone. I've also worked with professional athletes of all ages and types. So over the last 15 years I've been a personal trainer. When I first started as a trainer, it was more about fitness, and somebody wanted to lose a stone for a holiday coming soon, or somebody wanted to just trim up a little bit more or be a bit more healthier. Today, I'd say more than half of the people I come into contact with want to lose in excess of 3 stone in body weight. Obesity is becoming a major issue today in Western culture, and I'm just going to give you a quick insight of some of the things that obesity affects, especially in men today. So if you're excessively overweight in body fat, you're likely to have more joint issues, knees, back, due to poor posture. You're also increasing your risk of cancer. Also, you're increasing the risk of heart disease, issues on vital organs. Your breathing is going to be affected, your circulatory system is going to be affected. It will also affect your sleep as well. So if you're drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, as well as having a poor diet and no exercise, it's going to have very bad effects on your sleep, which would then in turn affect your recovery. There's so many other things that I can talk about when it comes to obesity. It's one of the biggest killers today as a contributor in Western culture, because excessive and morbidly overweight people are quite often not looking for the quick fix. So when we look back 60 years ago, where the average waistline was very slim, people were more physical, more active, they ate more organic sourced foods, less preservatives, additives, and food wasn't as in abundance as it is today. People had more of a natural physical output and less input. People tended to only eat 1 or 2 decent meals a day. Whereas today, people are eating all day, every day, and quite often not eating sources of food that actually have very little nutrition trace and nutritional value. So the first point of call I'd make with any person out there, any man who wants to lose weight, would be focus on your initial nutrition. Yes, there is such things as calorie counting, different diets, whatever else, but physically look at what you're eating, write down what it is you're eating each day, and first thing I'd attack is sugar. So if you can try and look at your sugar intake, and if it's excessive, try and eliminate it or bring it down to sub 10 grams a day. One good tip I give a lot of people is simply reduce your sugar intake to just 1 day a week, and therefore you can be more stricter on your nutrition for the rest of the week. Eating healthily each and every day will have a massive impact on your energy levels, your recovery, but also I've known people to lose a lot of weight around the midsection just by simply eating cleaner more regularly, because their digestive system has been able to recognise the foods and utilise the energy a bit better. And also look at foods that fill you up with lower calories, so more veg and more fibrous foods, which are healthier for you. For a lot of guys out there as well, try not to starve yourself by pre-fueling yourself as well. That would really help. When I work with athletes, I always associate food with recovery, but also energy. So athletes do not allow themselves to get hungry, they pre-fuel themselves. So before their body gets hungry, they've already pre-fueled themselves, and therefore they're less receptive to giving into temptation when it comes to sugar, etc. I meet a lot of guys who emotionally eat as well, and emotionally eating is not good short-term or long-term. It's a big contributor to weight gain. So if you've had a bad day, stress levels are high, your cortisol hormone is going to be reaching sky high, and the first thing you dip into is a load of sugary sweets or snacks, and then you open up a load of alcohol. Naturally, all that combined is going to be excessive calories, and I know a lot of guys to binge more of an evening on more calories than their body actually has expired or needed that day. So pre-fueling yourself, eating at healthy intervals, a breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, mid-afternoon snack, a decent dinner, and a healthier snack meal in the evening can work better for most people, especially if you're physically active on the run all day. I do find intermittent fasting works really well, and I do that myself, and that's why I'm going to do a video on it. My next video is going to be about intermittent fasting for men. In this video I've talked mainly about nutrition, because I see a lot of guys out there who are killing themselves in the gym doing lots of exercise but do not get the basics and foundations right in nutrition, and therefore they'll forever have to half kill themselves in the gym and do excessive amounts of exercise and only get half the results really. I do cringe when I see people who are excessively overweight, especially guys out running the roads. I've had 2 business coaches who've died from heart disease over the last 10 years, and they were fit, they were super fit and they were lean, but they died of a heart attack. So if you are several stone overweight, the last thing I would recommend you ever do is do lots of road running. I'd recommend walk before you can run. So if you've got excessive fat weight, go for longer walks, do more cycling. It's less impact on the joints, and also you can monitor your heart rate as well. So there's some simple tips there if you wanted to lose fat weight. I am a fan of helping people who, especially guys who have weight issues, who want to be the better version of themselves. That's why I call myself the Transformation Guru. I've got a book coming out soon, and which is a self-help guide for men. That'll be on my website, gavintownsend.com. But also I do 12-week bespoke transformation strategies on gavintownsend.com as well. The link is below. So if you feel that this would benefit you, I would focus on your lifestyle, nutrition, exercise, supplements, the lot, feel free to give that a click and get on it. I help guys from all around the world. If that video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, and more importantly, give the channel Man Talk a subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Gavin Townsend.